Welcome back, folks. For those of you that are new, I'm the Old Man, and this is Old Man's perspective playing Ark Survival Ascended, the island. We've had a very good episode here when we did our live stream, and then we did the cleanup yesterday. I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We're going to do a couple things today. I've got to see what armor I have. I know this is all the high-end stuff. I might want to paint it just because it looks so bland. What do we have? For me, I've got 326 ghillie pants. That's the highest pants I have. Everything's ascendant. I need to repair the chest piece. 195 chitin, fiber, and hide. I should be able to repair that pretty quick. See if we have enough in here to repair it. Yep, we can repair it. We're going to go over and get some paint and see if we can paint some of our armor up a little bit. Let's see. Repair our gloves. Oh, what are we missing? We're missing hide. Okay. Since we're missing hide, let's look over here. Should have hide in there. Yep. There we go. Throw 400 hide in there. Go back down. Click that. Click E. Instant repair. Anything else need to be repaired? I think we're pretty good on everything else. I know it's getting to be nighttime here. I think we're going to go and do some loot drop running. I'm still looking for saddles, for upgraded saddles for Rex and for the Baryonyx, even though they're pretty powerful. See what we have. What we can paint. I know we got paint in here. There we go. I want something darker. I like that. Put that over here. There we go. How about that one? Apply that. We're going to go here. Ooh, that looks good. Apply that. I'm doing something different here. And then what do we want this one? Let me see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that looked perfect. The helmet's done. Good. What else we have? We got to do our chest piece. See what we can do on our chest piece. I want to do darker colors, I think. I guess we can't do much for colors here. Let's go up here. There we go. That looks better. Alright, so the chest piece is done. How about the ghillie pants? What can we do on the ghillie pants? Make them darker color, because they're just too light. I want to make it completely darker. There we go. I think that looks good. What do we have left? Just the gloves. All right, gloves. That's the brackets. That's that. We want to do the fingertips. Good. Go here. Do this one. There we go. Everything should be good. Let's go and do a check and see what it looks like over here. Oh yeah. Looks a little more mean now. Looks a little more mean. I know we got the otter's helmet, but I'm not worried about that. Alright. Since it is nighttime, let's take our Argentavis. See if he's got stuff on him that we need. Nope. We're gonna go out and see if we can find some loot drops. Got a white one. I don't mind flying all the way around the map. I'm looking for purple, yellow, and red. Blue possibly, but specifically purple, yellow, and red. I could take a Pteranodon, but a Pteranodon cannot carry as much. That's the problem. Even though it's faster, it just doesn't carry as much. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. If you haven't seen the whole series in the video when you're not subscribed, if you can click that subscribe button, my goal is to get to 200 subscribers, and that's my target. We're in 172, 173 was the last I saw. It may be higher than that now, or maybe lower, because some people, yeah, you get subscribers that come and go. But we only have 3 caves left here on the island. We've got the one land cave, and then we have 2 water caves before we start doing the obelisk fights. And I want to make sure that I have enough armament on my dinosaurs when I go into the boss fights and the obelisks that they're going to be capable of being protected as well as have the power to fight. So that's the goal. I'm going for this blue drop right up here. Looks like there's a purple to the right of me. And this is perfect because I'm almost out of stamina anyway. What do we have? Anything? Yeah, we got a couple of... Take a couple of keratin. Nothing else that we need. Let's go. Where's the purple? That may be blue. I thought it was purple. Either way, we're going to head that direction. Only a few things we're looking for. If we get any of the blueprints that we get, we're going to put it in the cabinet anyway. I've said it on multiple videos. If you see something that I have in my inventory for a high-level saddle or even a blueprint, and it's something that you need and I'm not using it, just leave it in the comments. We'll figure out how to get together so you can actually get it. If I've got to go and log into your server and transfer it via the obelisk and then meet you, spawn in at one of the obelisks or something with a sleeping bag. That'd be an easy way to do it. Put it in an obelisk and then log into yours, get to an obelisk, and then download it and hand it to you. That's a simple way to do it. I don't know how else it can be done. What do we got? Take whatever we can out of here. It's on all of these. I mean, get back airborne. I heard a raptor there. Let's see, what do we got? We got a white. Got a blue that way. That's blue. We're going to go this way. We're going to go north. Seems like we get better ones up north than we do in the south. The northern part of the map. What is that one? Free or curry? Consume it to gain increased hypothermic insulation. Keeping an eyeball out. There's a blue one way off in the distance there. Blue or purple. Let's head to that one. So there's 3 caves left, like I said. We've got one more land cave, which is up in the snow biome. It's on a cliff. You go down a cliff and the cave entrance is there. I remember that one in ASE when I was playing Evolved, and somehow I got booted out of there, and a couple of my dinos got stuck in the void in the walls, and they were not recoverable. Yeah, that was a challenge. I don't know how much different it's going to be in Ascended with that cave, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And then we've got to do the venture of the water caves. Now, I only have 1 Megalodon right now. What I need is a basil, because the basils are immune to the jellyfish and the eels. So I want to get one of those, and I think that would be the powerhouse to do some of these caves. For the water caves, I think it would be perfectly ideal. See a green drop up here. I'm just going to land up there just to recharge stamina. I'm not looking for the green drops because, in my understanding, it's just the purple, yellow, and red are the ones that give you the best loot. I may be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time in this game. Well, this is going to be a difficult one, I think. Where is this one? Oh, it's still coming down. Okay. I'm going to wait right here and see what happens. Where it lands, if it's down on the bottom there or if it's above me. I am definitely having a blast with this game, though. It's been a challenge. I've had my ups and downs and had my butts handed to me when I go into some of the caves unprepared. Ooh, that's definitely going to be a difficult one. So how about here? See if I can get down here. Turn this up here. See what we have. Hey, saddles. I'll take those. Take the meat. Drop that. Don't need prime fish meat right now. What do we get for saddles? Carbonemus. Another Ascendant Equius. Ascendant Parasaur saddles. I'm going to have to build a vault to hold all of this stuff. So even the green ones are going to give me saddles. Maybe I can't discount what type of drop it is, and I should just hit all of the drops. Let's see. That one's out on Carno Island. I don't know if I'll be able to make it there before it disappears, but I'm going to try. I'm on the hunt for the saddles I told you about previously, multiple occasions, but also looking for a blueprint for an advanced sniper rifle or a long neck rifle. Blueprint for an Ascendant long neck rifle. And That's not for me. That's actually for one of my subscribers there, who's asked if I had it in my inventory, which I did not. But hopefully I'll be able to find one in one of these drops. I may have had one before and then thrown it away because I wasn't going to use it. Come on, get over here. What do we got? Another saddle. Scissors. A bed. A bed in the... What is that? Smithy. Ascended saber-tooth saddle. Okay. How are we doing on food? It says I need food, so let's have a piece of food. Where are we going next? Up that way. I spent so many videos just doing loot drop runs. They tend to get boring, but I know it's a major part of this game is hitting the loot drops to find the good stuff. And I've asked on multiple occasions if I should just do the loot drops offline and not record them and not post them, or do you want to see the actual play? Because I have held nothing back. Everything is recorded exactly as it happens. So if I go to a loot drop and something happens, you've seen it firsthand. There's no hidden features, no hidden agendas, and there's no edited videos. Everything shows up exactly as it's recorded. And that's just the way I play it. I don't delete the fog, don't delete the clouds. Don't know if I've seen one here before, but take everything and anything I can get. Put more in there. I don't mind putting more in there. Load up and see what we find. Go higher, see if we can see any in the distance. I know if there's no clouds or anything, yeah, you can definitely see the drops better. You see a green drop there, further up the river. See how far that green drop is. Looks like it's almost back towards the swamp or the river there. Lots of pteranodons in here. I just don't have a pteranodon that is powerful, that is fast enough and can carry a lot to go and hit these different drops. Because it wasn't my intention the first time. That guy's far enough away. Let's go up higher. See what we can find. Pause for a minute. Oh, purple right behind me. Glad I turned around. At least it looks purple. It could be blue. And somebody leave it in the comments. Was in ASE, wasn't there just green, white, blue, yellow, red? Wasn't there only 5? Or was there another one in there that I just never saw? I don't remember. This one should be pretty easy to get to. I don't know if it's still coming. Yeah, it's still coming down, so. Get down here by the rocks. I don't remember. I thought there was only 5 colors in Evolved. Because you had started out green, then went to white, then went to blue, yellow, and red. I don't remember if there was a purple one in there. I am an old man, so who knows? There could have been one in there. Keeping an eye. Oh, that's a Megatherium. Okay, he's not gonna That's not going to be much of a bother for me. Alright. I don't mind sitting here waiting. Check my food level. Eat a piece of corn. Fill up on the water. The long grass, I've learned, gives you water and food at the same time if you don't have a canteen. Something simple. Definitely something simple to keep on hand. Keeping an eyeball out around here because you never know what's going to try to attack me as soon as I get off of this. But I do have... transfer everything. I got an Ascendant pick. That is one thing I did not have, was an Ascendant pick. And I'm going to put that in here right now. Because I needed that. Ascendant Ghillie Mask. That's a good one. Put that in there. More sap. Alright. Airborne, let's go back up again. See what we see. Anything? Let's go up on the top of the mountain here. I don't think there's any actually on the top of the mountain, but we can go around the mountain. Well, hello. Look at all this crystal up here. Wow. I never even knew that was there. Treasure trove of crystal right in this area. If you ever needed it. Major crystal hoard at 13.3 and 57.2. Look at it all. And nighttime is always better to find the crystal. I don't think I need crystal. I don't remember if I have a whole cabinet full of it or not. I really don't know. See how we're doing. I have a blueprint for an Argentavis saddle. Send an Argentavis saddle. I just haven't made one yet. Wow. This one's way up there. So high up there I can't see it in the snow. It's cool watching the snowflakes though. Gotta keep an eyeball out because you never know what's going to try to sneak around here and attack me. There it is. It's coming down now. I remember, was it Scorched Earth? When I was playing Evolved, going through Scorched Earth, I would hang out in the desert at night and just go from loot drop to loot drop to loot drop. Yeah, you have to be quick because you never know what you're going to hit, but having a good flyer to do that was ideal. And the sandworms out there were pretty devastating. Now, I might go to Scorched Earth again. After I'm done with this map, I may go to Scorched Earth because I had a wyvern before, but I didn't know much about them. I did know that I could... use the Daeodon to... I could use the Daeodon to keep it fed and heal it when it was a baby in an egg after it was incubated. Eh. More crystal down here. Looks like a dead dino down there. Dead Carno. Fly up on the top ledge here, see if we can see anything coming down. I'm not all the way to the top. I'm just flying up here looking. Must have been a thunderstorm or something there. You see that flashlight? Storm's coming. There's a drop way ahead of me. Let's fly to that one. The blue drop there. It's a nasty storm. Definitely gonna be good over here. I think that was a Quetzal I just passed. I can't tell if this is blue or purple. It may be purple. Yep, it's a purple one. If I can get here before it dissolves, that would be perfect. Flying as fast as I can. Then Argentavis is just not made for speed flying. He's made for cargo hauling. Absolutely nothing worth it in there. Just building supplies. But that goes to show, building supplies are normally in the green ones, so maybe I shouldn't discount any of the drops that I see. I'm looking around here. I hear a Yuty or a mammoth or something. We'll go on the north side. What time is it in the game? It's 3:16 in the morning, so daylight should be coming around soon. Is the snow cave the hardest cave in this game? I don't know. It was definitely difficult for me, and I thought I was well prepared, but I wasn't. So I went back in big with support dinos to help do most of the fighting. Wow, that's cool. Aurora Borealis peeking through the clouds in the storm. That's the Obelisk. I heard a Yuty over that way. But these Yutys don't hold anything up against my Yutys. My Yutys are mean, lean, fighting machines. Flying over here. I'm still looking for the drops, so. Can hear another Yuty. There's one way up there. The XRR that you see, the tracker on my screen, that's a dung beetle all the way back at my base. My southern base, just so I have a beacon to get there. I don't know how far this white drop is, because I'm still in the snow. I am going to have to stop to recharge my stamina. I see ice fields below me. Hopefully we'll be able to recharge right at this drop. Wow, really bright down here. Whew. Look at the fights going on there. Shall we get into the Daeodon fights? See how much we can do, how much damage we can do. at least work towards more upgrade points. I know maybe my pike will be better off. What do we got? Anything? Nah, nothing worth taking. Did we get any damage? Yeah, we got a little bit of damage, but we can fix that real quick. Let's go down here. Speed feed it. Instantly get food. Good spot for the cooked meat. So that didn't yield anything good. It did give us some experience, though. Where are we at? We're at 34,000 XP, so he is pretty high up there. Looking for more drops. I thought I cleared everything out of there. I must have missed something. I thought I cleared everything out. Or did I just leave it? Oh, I just left it there. There we go. Now it should dissolve. I hear a Yuty up here. Any more drops? None that I see here. Yep, let's head up the ice here. See Carno out here by himself. Trying to streamline my dinosaurs and trying to get them power, well, saddles. The biggest thing I need is an upgraded saddle. 2 of the Yuties I've managed to get upgraded saddles for. Still need one for... Still need a blueprint for the Baryonyx and the Rexes. Can't tell if that's yellow or white over there. Looks like it's yellow. And then when I get closer, it might be white. Hopefully it's still there when we get there. I have red drops have been very, very scarce. I think I've only seen 3 red drops total in all the time I've been on this map. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, okay. He was right in my face there. I didn't give him time to swap. What do we got? Primitive metal shield. I don't need that. Pistol. Don't know if I need that. Let's aim for this blue drop there. It's coming in. Which direction am I heading? Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, there's blue over there. There's blue right in front of me. Let's Let's go for this one first, because it's going back towards the green obelisk, and then we're going to zigzag backwards. Daylight's coming, make it easier to see what's going on below me. Transfer everything, then jump out. Get airborne. Let's see, where's the other one? The other one is right over there, so let's fly to that one. Because that looks like it was still coming down. Ascended Sarco saddle. That's not something I'm going to use. But it's now in the inventory. Anybody like using the Sarcos? Because I have the saddle for it now. An Ascended Sarco saddle. Now, it may be useful in one of the other maps, but on the island, I'm not going to use it. And when I get to the other maps, I'll have more blueprints and saddles. My guess is when I get to the next map is when I'll find a Ascendant Rex saddle that I could have used here. I think this blue one may be right in the water. Which is fine. I don't mind. If it is in the river, then I can jump down to it. Grab it. I have my pike. Oh, it's not. I can see it right in front of me. Too bad you can't have it. You can't see a timer ahead. I wonder. I'm trying something here. Now the spyglass. Yeah, the spyglass will tell you the health of the drop before you even get to it. That's good to know. That is definitely good to know. Collecting everything and I'll sort it out afterwards. And I know a bunch of the stuff I may not need. That's expected. That's why I built a grinder. There's a green drop straight ahead. I run stuff through the industrial grinder all the time, just for the resources. Easy way, if you get the clothing, or you get things that are crafted with chitin in it, and you go out and grind it up, you get the chitin. Maybe not full, but after a while you get quite a bit of chitin in it. And if you put it right next to the smithy like I did, it's great when you need resources for in your smithy. You just spin right around and see if there's anything you need. See if we can get to this green drop here. There's a woolly mammoth over here, which he's not going to be a bother to us. Another saddle. What saddle is this one? Ascendant Raptor saddle. I'm not going to need that. See? Primitive chitin boots. I'll take that. Primitive. I thought I took everything. I guess there's stuff left in it that I didn't take. Oh, a blueprint for trank arrows. Hey guys, I'm out of here. You're on your own. Another blue drop. Let's head to that one. Not too bad on weight. We've got 700 out of 1700. Doesn't look like I need food or water or anything. That one's coming down. And I know this one right up here, there's an explorer note. And I didn't hit all of the explorer notes. Although it wouldn't be bad to do it. It's nice to hit an explorer note when you're going into a cave. Because you get the power boost from it for the attack. And then if you've got a Yuty roar over top of that, that's even better. I don't know if it does anything for the experience, but there is one over here. Let's see if I knock it over. There we go. All right. I'm just going to stand my ground here. That was a level 130. Alright, let's go over here. Transfer everything. Hop on. Get out of here. Go straight up. See where the next one is. That's the ice. There it is. Over in the swamp area. See what we have here. Anything. More arrows, which I don't need. I don't need tintoberry seed. Don't need stimulant. Don't need the mushrooms. It's interesting. I don't have... Thought I had trank arrows on me. Maybe I put them all into the bird by accident. Yep. Let me keep some on me just in case. Great. That drop disappeared. There's another one off in the distance there. Still trying to get to it. That's a green drop, so we don't want that one. Can't see anything into the sunlight. Let's see, where are we going? I'm not going after that one. Yeah, we are. We'll head back to the southern part. I always thought if you're in the southern area, you're going to get easier loot drops. If you go to the hard area, you get more powerful loot drops. Now, I may be wrong on that. If somebody knows, correct me and leave it in the comments and tell me. So I'm very curious on that. Now, it looks like we got to land and recharge here, so I think I'll land right over here. All sorts of stuff running around over here. Alright, recharged. Let's head back to the southern base. Because we're not far from it anyway. There's Pteranodon with a couple of babies off to the right there. There's two babies. Must have had twins. See a white drop straight ahead of me. At least it looks like a white drop. This is more of a relaxed episode, just going through and hitting loot drops. I need to start gearing up for the next snow cave. And then I'm really gonna have the challenge with the ocean. Trying to find a basil. Because I only have one megalodon. I'm thinking about going looking up by Herbivore Island. in the ocean up that way. Maybe I'll find one there. The old fisheye. The easiest place to start a base in this map. Because you can get across the water quick. Go 2 different directions. I know I did that. And in Evolved, I actually had a bridge. I built a bridge going across the water there. I had a bridge going across the water and torches on it and a little dock for the boats to come in. What do we got? Journeyman Club. Not as if I need it. Spark powder, can always use that. Everything else can go. You can see my base off in the distance there. What's the matter, Listrius? Something bothering you? You're moving pretty quick there. I'm watching. If there's anything coming, I'll take it out to protect you. You're good. All right. Back to the base. Now we can look at everything that we've gotten. I'm going to have to build another cabinet for saddles, because I'm running out of room. I do want to keep it to where it's just Ascendant saddles. If you think I should keep all of the saddles, even the Journeyman and the Mastercrafts, let me know. Leave it in the comments. That's a very, very important thing to know before I go and... Oh. I forgot you were following me. Okay. Get back over here. Hop off. You did good this time there, Argentavis. Let's take the club. Take him off a follow. There we go. Put this in here. When I turn it on, at least I can make some spark powder. I know I'll need to make spark powder again for the bases. Alright. What do we get for saddles? 1, 2. Oop. Hit the wrong button. Seven saddles. That's good. Let's see what we get for blueprints, if any. No blueprints. Okay. Electric prod. What do people use the Ascendant electric prod for? I'm not sure. It can only be used for a single strike before recharge is needed. Is it even worth keeping? That's the question. I have no idea. It's not something I've used before. If you know, let me leave it in the comments. What is the electric prod used for? Ascendant Carbonimus. Ascendant Carbonimus. So this one's a 74. That's a 99. But the cabinet is full. So I think I'm going to have to go and create another cabinet down here. Maybe combine some of these cabinets. This one I don't need. This is just recipes. So let's put all the Ascendant saddles in one. How about that? We'll take all of the Ascendant saddles and move them down there. Ooh, I might be able to do this way. Okay, let's hop on here. There we go. So now I can go to here. Any Ascendant saddle. That. Don't know how many that's going to be. But now we go into here. There we go. Those are all Ascendant saddles. Some of them are duplicates. There you go. You can see it on the screen. If there's something you need, Ascendant Bronto saddle, Ascendant Basil Buffalo saddle. The Ascendant Basil saddle I'm definitely going to keep for when I tame a Basil. But Equius, Helicorprians, Hyenodons, Mammoths, Megaloceros. If any of these saddles are ones that you may need or want, let me know. Leave it in the comments and we can get together and figure out how to get them to you. I might have to do the same thing for weaponry as well. See what we have here. Beer jar. I'm not using beer for anything, so not using a pedestal for anything. Bullets. Looking at things that I might need. I can leave that in there for now. Primitive shield. The pike, or the pick. 150 pick. Let's get rid of this. What do we got in here? That's clothing. Okay. So, a ghillie mask. Ascendant ghillie mask is definitely good. The other two can go away. So those will go in here. Ascendant chitin helmet. Are there people that really use Ascendant chitin helmets, and do they like them? That's a... If you do, let me know. Alright, let's look, see what we have here. Got plenty of bullets, but I'm not going to use them. So we can grind up the bullets just for the metal. Put that in there. Electric prod I'd have no use for. Anything else in here that... Take that just so I have that. Alright. Go into here. I don't know if these artifact pedestals are something you really have to put a lot of effort into crafting or not. Because it's not something I do. Craft all items. What do we get? Say like 59 chitin. Look at all the ingots we have. And all those ingots are just a benefit to have them. I think there's more in here to figure out what I want to do with. What does it need for the... Oh, 80 obsidian. Okay, so that's not really that hard to do. It's not that hard to make the pedestal. Yeah, one thing I saw in here, and I want to show it to you. See these bones? When you see the different bones in here, keep them and put them in your industrial grinder. Because they'll turn into chitin for you. Don't think I have anything else I need here. Not yet, anyway. Another tree sap tap, don't need that. Arrows. Spear bolts, don't need those. What is that? That's a bench. Take that. Scissors. What do I don't know which... Cut hair and other materials. What do I need to cut materials for? I have no idea. Alright, let's see what we got. I know we're gonna start filling this up again. Water tanks. I think I'm already there. Turn on. Grind all items. Doing this and what do we have? 2 bullets. Told it to take it, see where it put it. Oh, there they are. Put that back in there. What do we have? Pelvis, scissors, that. Right. See what else we can grind. There we go. See how easy it is? Turn that off. Look at this. Ingots. I could put that in there. We got a 390 run raw metal from that. Plenty of ingots. Put that in there. Let's go over to our cabinet here. Or our fridge, rather. Put some of our drinks in there. I don't know what the beer is good for, so we'll try grinding that up, see what we can get out of that. I guess you can't grind the beer, or there's not enough of it. Don't know. I'm not going to carry around 18 pounds of stuff, so. Told it to grind all items. Where's the arrows? Done. Was it angler gel? I don't think that has an expiration, so that's good. Angler gel. Put that in there. I think we're doing good. Anything else left in this bird that I need to worry about? Oil, pelt. Oh, sap. Put the raw meat back in there. I don't need the soap. I don't know if you could do anything with the soap. Do want to keep my corn, though. Alright, go here. Wow. So this is full. We got 2 more pedestals there. We can grind those up. What is that? Alright, we got another smithy. What do we have? Let's get rid of the soap. We don't need that. Keep the smithy. Couple of spray guns. What else do we have in here that we need? What is that? Thatch. Get rid of the thatch. We don't need that. Okay. That's there. Okay. Is that the one? Yep. Tree sap. I don't know what we need the tree sap for, but it's there. Oh, for fishing. That's what it was. Let's put the oil in the cabinet. I think we had... Yeah, so we got plenty of crystal right now, so... I think that's a wrap for now. We did pretty good. We definitely did good in this one. I'm going to go out here on the deck and see what's going on. Yep, the sun's coming up. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, click that thumbs up, like and subscribe. And like I said, if there's anything that you see in my inventory, whether it's saddles or blueprints and things that you may want that I have, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.